Hello friends, I would like to talk today about the mind. What is the mind? To make sure that when I mention mind, we all know what we're talking about. So by mind, we don't mean the brain, like some people mix the two often. The brain is a wonderful biocomputer that is able to work at incredible speed and has like 1 million functions a second. It's really a mind-blowing, literally mind-blowing gift of nature. The mind, by mind we mean the egoic mind or the thinking mind. That is pretty much a facet of our personality. That mind is formed just shortly after we're born, and it continues after that. So when the child is born, he's like a tabula rasa. He's a blank canvas, yeah, empty and pure. And then slowly, it starts gathering information that are actually reflections that come from the outside, and it gets registered into this white blank canvas, pretty much like a hard drive, yeah, to use cutting edge terms. So it's a hard drive that is blank, and then slowly we start putting files, and the files put in folders, and so all our perception, what we perceive from the very start, gets registered. And we learn, for example, how to behave in certain ways. We learned what is right and what is wrong, or we learn what who we are. We learn that, oh, I'm a man or I'm a woman, this is my name, this is my body, it's separate from my mother's body, that's mother, and this is me. So there is a whole personality, egoic personality, that gets formed slowly. This mind is a very useful tool. It's necessary to function in society. It can also be used in many creative ways, and it can also be very destructive. It is a wonderful tool, and as long as it remains as the servant. But in our evolution, especially in modern man and in Western man even more so, we became very mind-oriented. Yeah, we're just like big heads walking around. And so the mind has actually become the master, and we became the servant, to the point that it's a little bit out of control. We cannot find the pause button very easily. You know, you might know that if you try and meditate and you try to stop the mind, it's not going to work. That's where the witnessing comes handy. Yeah. So in meditation, we want to learn, what am I when the mind is not filling up the whole space with thoughts about the future or about the past. Because the mind is never in the present moment. Yeah, it's either or. And so when we are in the present moment, that's where we perceive reality for what is. So our effort, actually it shouldn't be an effort, our intent is to perceive reality for what is without interpretations. And that can be perceived only in the now, in the present moment. So in order to create that space, we have to learn how to deal with the thinking mind. We went as far as in the 17th century, there was this guy, philosopher guy called Cartesio, and he said, cogito ergo sum, which is Latin, which means I think, therefore I am. And that created such an impact in Western civilization and from then onwards, it's been like an imprint. It's like, I think, therefore I am, is almost like I exist because I think. It's just like has been turned upside down. So I let you do your practice. Remember that we have a new video that is a guided meditation, and don't forget to practice it, and I will see you the next time. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for listening.